approximately 1600 hours local time in Manus on 16 February, the PNG Immigration and Citizenship Services Authority convened a meeting with transferees at the Manus Centre in order to respond to questions posed earlier in February. During that meeting, transferees became agitated and commenced chanting, at which time all officials departed the compound where the meeting was taking place. The centre remained calm but tense until approximately 1815 hours local time, when about 35 transferees from Oscar compound absconded from the centre. They were quickly located and returned to the centre. While further internal fence breaches between compounds continued during the incident, there were no further centre perimeter breaches. All non-essential staff at the time were evacuated from the centre, while all essential Immigration Department, IHMS and G4S staff remained at the centre. While the Royal PNG Constabulary was in attendance, it was primarily containing a number of local munitions outside the centre. Service providers have reported minor damage to the centre. A couple of light poles inside the perimeter were knocked down. Several internal and external fences were knocked over. Several glass panels on marquee doors were smashed. However, they are made of safety glass and remain intact. A shade tent was thrown over the fence and a couple of bunk beds were broken apart. G4S have confirmed that no fires were lit during the incident, nor was any accommodation destroyed. Current reports are that the only weapons seen were the broken parts of the bunk beds, some of which were thrown. However, the majority of pieces were confiscated by G4S before they could be used any further. G4S utilised personal protection gear, but no batons or other weapons were in situ and were in control of the centre for the entire period. At 19:30 hours local time, all compounds were secure. Whilst minor incidents continued into the evening and tensions remained, all compounds were calm by 11 p.m. At 700 hours local time here in Australia on the East Coast, 8 transferees had been arrested and taken to the Lorengau police station. So early this morning, 19 transferees had attended the IHMS clinic for medical attention, none of whom were exhibiting life-threatening conditions. As at this morning, 5 of those transferees remained at the IHMS clinic. A number of G4S staff also sustained minor injuries. A full face-to-photo identification has been conducted and all transferees have been accounted for, I'm advised. At 700 hours this morning, our time, the mood was reported as subdued, with the expectation that the centre would resume normal operations. With regard to reports that transferees were advised that they will not be settled in PNG, I'm advised that those reports are false. The Department understands that during the meeting on February 16, the transferees were advised by the PNG ISCA that those found to be refugees will be offered settlement in PNG. However, Mr Ken Garley, who is the ISCA Centre Manager, confirmed with the transferees that a third country option will not be offered and that neither the PNG nor Australian governments will be acting on behalf of the transferees in seeking alternative settlement countries to PNG. Now, a full incident review, as per standard procedure, is underway involving my department, the PNG Immigration and Citizenship Services Authority, which is what ISCA stands for, and service providers, and I will await the outcome of that review before commenting further. That is the information that I have up to date and the detail that I have it up to date.